Remember to click like, subscribe, the bell notification, and whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support us. What's up, everyone? I'm the Kashi no Kami from the Toku and Animation News Network. Today I'm taking a look at the 12th issue to Godzilla from IDW's ongoing Kaisei series. Godzilla and Biollante began their battle as Mei and Jason traversed an astral plane, revealing Mei's past as she was experimented on by Jason's mother. Now the final battle begins as the second arc comes to a close. Who will win? Well, considering there's an issue 13, I think we know the answer to that. The characters and plot. For being the final battle, there's a lot of talking going on. Mei and Jason continue to traverse the past and witness the very first G-Mutant, a man who looks awfully familiar. Is that the Wanderer from the Dead Zone series? They talk more as the others in the real world try to come up with a solution to stop Biollante from killing Godzilla, as apparently Jason is too distracted to realize the current situation. I don't want to say much more about what happens so you can experience it for yourself, but I was actually disappointed in the way everything played out. Half of it was convoluted as hell, the other half was rushed. I feel like the last 3 pages came out of nowhere with some really dumb decisions. The monsters. There's a fight, but it's not really a fight in the traditional sense. It's Godzilla versus Biollante with Rodan and what is supposed to be Ursagar returning? That's it. That's all there is. At first, I was on board with the idea of the Kaisei energy being stand-ins for the monsters, but this issue showed me the negatives to that, as it's hard to tell what exactly is happening. The artwork. Gianna Belviso returns to art duty on this one. I haven't been a huge fan of Belviso's art, and this one is no different. It's just messy and makes it hard to see what exactly is going on. Ursagar is brought back to life, but I struggle to remember which one Ursagar was, as the monster featured in this book doesn't resemble him in the slightest. Honestly, my favorite panel in the entire book is actually the final one. The green shape of Godzilla pops against the dark background, and I love the moon in the sky as well. It's not the worst ending to a story arc I have ever read before, but it's not something I ever want to read again, and that is the ultimate letdown. There was so much build-up that it all just collapsed into nothingness. Let's hope they do better in the next story arc. Until then, bye.